Good morning, everyone. Anybody that knows me, anybody that's worked with me knows I've helped thousands of people in my field. Working with the elderly, working with people with developmental disabilities, and I have worked with people from all different backgrounds, all different races, Hispanic, white, black. I would just help anybody, you know? Everyone knows that about me. I am a person who has a good part of my life has been selfless, you know? And when I joined Al Anon 4 years ago, I've helped people in Al Anon. They've helped me, you know? And this matters. I matter. You know, the work that I've done in my life matters. I know at this time in my life, I'm unemployed, and that's awful. I feel trapped. I feel trapped as a homeless person. But I'm not a bad person. I don't fit into any negative stereotype that certain people want to put me in. You know? I am so tired of ignorant people telling me to go to a shelter when I tell them time and time again, no, I'm not going to a shelter. It is unsafe. I am not a drug addict. I am not somebody with a criminal record because I wouldn't be able to work in my field if I had a criminal record, you know? My life was destroyed. I became homeless in March. My credit was destroyed. I'm probably somebody trying to open the door right now. My credit was destroyed. And then I was trapped in the situation. And now it's been almost 9 months that I have been fighting to get out of it. And people know that. People know I've applied to so many jobs, that I tried to fix my credit, but I had limited options because I didn't have the proper resources or the income to do that. I tried to apply to unemployment. It just was pending. They didn't give me an answer. I had a medical leave in the spring. I made it last 3 months and secured housing for almost 3 months, and then I ran out of money. And then on August, I was back to being street homeless. People know me. The people that know me, the people that care about me, which there's a lot of people that do, you know what I've been through. Know what I'm capable of, the great things that I've done. And I don't deserve to die on the street because of racism, because of ignorance. You know, I am trying my hardest to get out of this situation. I've applied to over 12 housing applications in the Boston area. Right now, I'm in 3 different lotteries that are supposed to be coming up in like January. You know, I am trying. I have been stable my entire life up until March 26th, when I was unlawfully evicted from my apartment in Malden. And I have all the documentations and all the emails and pictures and videos to prove what happened to me. But I don't have the resources. I don't have the money to hire a lawyer. So people took advantage of that. People took advantage of the fact that I am of Hispanic descent. They think, certain people, not everybody, certain people think that I deserve this because I'm of Hispanic descent, that I shouldn't give my opinion about things because I'm of Hispanic descent. It makes me sick to my stomach. You know, it really does. It makes me so angry that I'm being treated this way. And I'm trying my hardest to try to get back into a stable life that I've always had. You know, I want to work, I want to be stable. I had my first job when I was in high school. I have always worked, you know. It's so hard, it's so upsetting to be in this situation. It is, and I'm trying my hardest to get out of it. And I don't deserve to be mistreated or be told to do things that I don't want to do, that I know are unsafe, like go to a shelter. You know, I have been very resourceful and have had good common sense, and that's why I'm still alive right now. That's why I'm alive today. You know, that I didn't die out there in the last 8 months, because it's very dangerous to be a homeless woman. You know, it's too cold. It's too cold. The weather's getting way, way too cold, snow and all that stuff. I can't be out there anymore. That's why I've applied to so many housing applications, and I pray to God that I get something very soon. Because this isn't right. This is wrong. All the things that happen to me are entirely wrong. And I know most people know that, and I try to remind myself that every single day, of the people that have helped me and the people that agree with me and that are infuriated about what has happened to me in the last 8 months. Because I did not deserve any of this. This is completely wrong. You know? I deserve housing. That's a human right. And I'm working on it very hard. And I don't deserve to die. There is a lot of people that I've helped and a lot of people that would be devastated if something happened to me. My life matters. So with that, I hope that I don't get discharged on Tuesday or get discharged early just to get rid of me and not give me the proper help that I need. You know, right now, I'm focusing on my mental health treatment while I'm here. They don't need to obsess over a shelter. If they want to talk about therapy, if they want to talk about partial programs, I'm open to listening to that. But I'm not talking about shelters, because that's not where I belong, and it's unsafe, and I will get killed there. I'm so sick of saying that. I feel like a broken record saying that, but it's a fact. I will get killed there. So thank you guys for listening. I'm really upset, but I'm gonna try to, calm down a little bit. Enjoy your day.